Hello world and welcome to Rate My Minecraft Play. I'm your host, GameScaler, and the idea is simple. I'll play Minecraft and you get to rate me on how I'm doing it. 1 through 10, 5 stars, thumbs up, maybe telling me that I'm an adventurer, a builder, a redstone, or something like that. There's so many different ways for you guys to interact with me in the comments, and I'm excited for all of the different ways you guys are going to come up with to rate my play. Now this is going to be a family channel, so please keep it clean and family friendly, because as a father, I know there's a lot of kids out there watching Minecraft videos on YouTube, and I want this to be a safe place for them. So please keep it respectful to one another and just have fun with this. I'm playing Bedrock, it's the version I started with, and so I have a certain nostalgia for it. And I'm going to be playing on hard mode, because currently there's no hardcore in Bedrock. But I'm going to be playing as if it is, so if I die, I'm going to delete my world. So follow along, and I'm going to try and give you my best tips to tackling this wonderful and tricky game. And if you literally want to follow along with me, I'm going to give you my seed, and I'm going to record every second of play in this world, so you won't have to miss out on anything. So let's see here. We're going to call this world Rate My Play. And we're going to call it, we're going to put it on hard mode. And instead of a random seed of numbers, let's call this Rate My Play as well. That'll be easy for you guys. And do show coordinates. Send out the distance. Perfect. I think that's it. We're going to start up this world. Now, I have a whole bunch of starter tips on YouTube Shorts, so check those out. You know what? Maybe that's the first thing you can do to rate my play. Tell me how good I am at starting out a world, because I'm going to be applying those tips to this as best as I can. Hopefully it's not like a deserted island in the middle of the ocean. It's something you guys can relate to. But, there's infinite world generation, so it could be anything. But we'll see. I'm thinking it'll be okay, because it is most of the time. All right, let's see where we're in. All right. I'll get this grass, punch it, so I can try and get seeds started for a wheat farm. I see we're in a plains biome. We have savanna over there. And I've got a smallish tree here. So yeah, this will be a good starting place. I recommend starting with punching down very small trees. 3, 4, 5 blocks is all you want them to be, because any more than that, you're just wasting time. 3 is perfect, but I'll take 5 in a pinch. It seemed to be the only one in the immediate vicinity. The reason you don't want to punch down trees that are too big is because I'm going to set up shop right underneath this tree in case it starts dropping like apples and sticks and stuff like that can be useful for me. It's because I can make planks, and then with 4 of those planks, I'll make a crafting table. So there's that. And then I'll make some sticks for tools. And then I'll make a wooden pickaxe with that crafting table and those sticks and those planks. And that's it. That's the only tool I'm going to take right now, because I want to move to the Stone Age as quickly as possible. I saw some exposed stone over there in the distance, and I'm going to head for that. Let me pick this guy up. And it looks like there's some critters down there. I see a sheep, so perfect. I'll punch grass along the way. We'll go for the sheep. He'll give me food and wool simultaneously. So that's a good starting place. Oh, got some seed. Perfect. Oh, 2 sheep. And I'm going to use my pickaxe to attack these sheep. It's not the best tool for it, but it beats punching them, and I'm honestly not going to use this wooden pickaxe hardly at all. So, all right, you'll notice I'm jumping down on these guys, and there's some particle effects that occurs when I'm falling down and I hit them. That's called giving a critical hit. Critical hits deal more damage. They obviously allow you to finish your opponent. Well, sheep aren't really opponents, are they? But they allow you to beat your opponent quicker. Oh, cool. Cool. We'll get 6 blocks from here. So it saves on the durability of the tool as well. Okay, that's copper up there. I'm not interested in copper. All right, there's 6. 6 blocks of cobblestone. That's it. I'm done with this pickaxe forever. But I'm going to keep it for right now, and I'll tell you guys why later. So I'm going to get myself a regular axe, which is not just great for lumberjacking, but it's also a great beginner weapon. And then I'm also going to get a stone pickaxe. And with the stone pickaxe, I'm going to collect a little bit more stone around here. And then I'm also going to collect this coal. The stone pickaxe is a much faster and more durable tool. If I get enough stone, 8 pieces to get a furnace, and then a few more pieces past that for more stone tools, I'll be in really good shape. We'll see how big this coal vein is. Now, I don't like to use the coal I collect early in the game, if at all possible. Obviously, it's a good early game fuel source. But let me tell you what, if you can hold on to coal as much as possible, that's good, and use charcoal in its place. Charcoal is wood that you have smelted down into charcoal, and it works as a substitute in coal for every recipe and in every situation except for one. And that's why I like to hoard regular coal. Okay, I see you sheep over there. Yep, there's more trees on this side, and there's a sheep over here, so this is definitely the strat. I also saw sugarcane over there, so perfect. Come here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. You're my bed. This will be... That's 3 pieces of wool. Now I can get a bed. Alrighty. We have sugarcane. We have enough sheep for a bed, but I'm not going to sleep on the first night. Nope. Right now, we're halfway through the day. This is fantastic. We're already got our stone tools, and we're starting our lumberjack. We've also got some seeds. We've got some sugar cane. We've got enough wool for a bed. We've got some food. So this is just great. Now, lumberjacking technique, I recommend if on tall trees, unless you're really sure you can reach the top, to leave the bottom block alone. You're already going to have to chop up that block. I'm going to pick up these yellow flowers. And that way you're not having to, oh, a little bit of lag. That way you're not having to pick up a block that, wait. Yes! All right, that's iron. Sweet. All right, I'm going to have to get up there. Yeah, that way you're not have to pick up a block that you had to set down in order to get to that very top. You just left the bottom block alone. Okay, so I don't have any dirt, so I'm going to have to pick up a little bit to be able to block up there. So that's always my goal on the first night, is to get to the iron layer and not sleep. Oh, got some coal here. You know what? This may be a good point to create in mine, because I do not want to sleep on the first night. I want to mine instead, get some resources, and I am going to get over here. Let's see. Yeah, this way. Right, yeah, this is how I have to get to it. Okay, but I will take free iron, expose on a surface, no problems. Now, sometimes air blocks do destroy ore blocks, and we'll see how much. Oh, no, it looks like we've got a lot of iron. Generally, it generates in between 4 and 8 blocks of iron ore, and we've got 6. Oh, wait, 7. Boy. Awesome! That was almost a complete, if anything, just one got destroyed, but I think that may have been just a complete chunk right there. Fantastic. And now I've got some dirt for blocking up in the future. Okay! Let's pick up some more resources. Again, tall tree. Not going to take out the bottom first, because I was always planning, but it looks like I could always reach the top on this one. But it's just a good plan. You're always going to get that, and so it's a way of getting up there without having to block up to it and then re-pick up those blocks. You'll notice I'm not using any of my tools to punch the grass or punch leaves or anything like that. Punching grass, punching leaves, it's no faster using any of the tools except for shears for the leaves, but I don't have shears. It's no faster to use those, so I think you are doing yourself and your tools a favor if you just go ahead and punch them with something else, your fist even. And save the durability for using the tools the way it matters. Alrighty. I'm going after oak trees right now. Oak is, well, I think it's a really nice decorating thing, both at oak and its variant dark oak. Also, they drop, like most trees, they drop the saplings. They also drop sticks, and oak trees will also drop apples. And I will take any food source I can get early game, so hopefully these guys will drop some apples for me. All right. So this area is kind of ugly. It's nice for resources, and critters they'll come into both plain and savanna biomes, like sheep and stuff like that you can use cows. But to be honest, it's too ugly in the savanna biome, and that plain biome was not very good looking either. So I really don't want to set up shop there. I'm looking for something with some color, with some height, preferably some water. I've never set up in a cherry grove world before, so maybe I will set up a base there if I can find one of those. Mountain, something like that. All right. Perfect. Let's see, is there any more oak trees around here? Anything dropped? Good. We've got oak sapling. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. I'm not after you. I'm after you, the oak tree that's right here. So, yeah, never mind me. Oh, I hear him zipping around. I don't think I made him angry, but that would be a mistake. I'm not geared up for a fight with an Enderman, that's for sure. That'd be a quick way to lose this world. Oh, that was a bit cursed. So, Endermen are neutral mobs. Meaning they won't attack you unless you attack them, or if you stare them in the eye. Yeah, I'm going to go after that cow. Let's get some steak. If you stare at them in the eyes, they will definitely attack you. So, oh, come back. Come back. I just want to kill you. All right. So that was nice. All right, guys. We're starting to run a little bit low on daylight, but we have done so well. Now, do not attack llamas. They're also neutral mobs. They will attack back. I'm not going to do it, but I'll start on another bed. I'll also take a little bit more meat. So come here, Mr. Sheep. Oh, I can't jump attack really there, but still 2 hits either way, so we are fine. I'm disappointed. I'm not seeing any apples so far. Sticks are nice. I'll take those. Saplings are nice for planting a future tree farm, if you will, but I'm not seeing any apples, which is really disappointing, and it's starting to get low on light. So let's start in on this mine. Okay, so again, I don't like sleeping the first night. I like getting resources the first night. And it's very safe, just mining, as long as you don't run into any caves. I'm not really geared up for caves. I don't have any armor, I don't have shield, I don't have anything like that. Okay, this is going to be a choke point in this mine, so I can block it off and be safe behind if I drop my crafting table right there, and then if I craft my furnace, which requires 8 cobblestone, and I'm going to plunk it on top of the crafting table, like that. Boom, I'm locked in. Now, I'm going to get going on charcoal. And there's where I use my wooden pickaxe, folks. It's the fuel for the charcoal. And let's do a little bit of consolidation maybe with my resources. Yeah, I'm going to get my yellow dye, going to get yellow wool. All right, 1 piece of charcoal. And then I'm going to use that, of course, to get more pieces of charcoal. Okay. So let's see here. Plunk in 8 pieces of wood. 1 charcoal will make 8 of something. So it'll cook up 8 ingots of iron. It'll cook up 8 pieces of food. It'll cook up 8 pieces of charcoal, which I can use to start making torches. And also as fuel for future endeavors. So let's go ahead and get bridge down a little bit. The minimum height you need in order to be able to bridge down is 3 blocks high, but I'm going to do 4 blocks high. It's just an aesthetic thing, but if you guys don't want to do 4, I totally understand. I'm aiming to get to Y level 16. That's where the coal is going to be found. All right, so I can make some more torches, and I'm also going to smelt up that iron. So that's enough torches for starting. Let's see here. How far can I reach? That's about it. Can I? Okay. So if I go down, can I reach back? Yes, I can. And, oh, missed. And we're almost done with the charcoal. So the wood that I'm taking in to the caves is going to be used for sticks, and it's being used to create charcoal. That's why I think you should always have plenty of wood whenever you go caving, so you can light up your tunnels. And grab some tools. And let's go. So what am I going to expect to find in my path here? Well, obviously we have stone. We've seen granite. There's 2 other stone variants in the plus levels. There's andesite and diorite as well. And I'm sure I'm going to run into those. As far as ores, We have iron that I've already found, coal that I've already found, copper that I found but I don't want, and if I come across it, well, I guess I'll pick up whatever I actually have to hit in order to be able to continue the shaft, but otherwise I'm going to leave it alone. And we'll see probably some lapis lazuli, maybe some redstone, but that tends to generate deeper. Same thing with gold, that tends to generate deeper. I think that's it on ores. Unless you count gravel as an ore. Now, gravel does drop something other than itself from time to time. It drops flint, so it's kind of like an ore, right? And we could see sand, we could see gravel, we could see dirt. Okay. That's my first pickaxe. All right. Now, let me tell you guys what I'm expecting to do with this channel. I am expecting to upload videos a couple times a week. I want to keep going with that. I might montage stuff like this in the future. Right now, I'm just kind of showing my progress in a night 1 tunnel. And literally, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to show you my strategy for getting down to ore levels. Now, speaking of ore levels, I told you I'm trying to get down to Y16 or level 16. So there's coordinates that are in the upper left-hand corner there. The middle number is your height coordinate. So right now I'm at 52. And so I'm trying to get down to 16, and we'll see what I run into along the way. Now, if I do run into gravel or sand, something that falls with gravity, there's ways of dealing with that, but I might just go around it. Okay, so here is some diorite. Now, some people really don't like this, but I think it's all right. It's, especially when you polish it up, it doesn't look too bad, and honestly, it gives you options, right? And that's what freedom is. The more options you have, the more freedom you have. Now, not all freedom should be... Wait a second. Is that copper or is that iron? No, that's iron. Okay, well, I was expecting to have to get down to 16 to be able to get this, but here we are. Let's put some light in this situation. Okay, yeah. All right. I will absolutely take this iron. This is fantastic. Now, I just chopped the block that I was using as a staircase, but that's okay. I've got blocks that I can put down for it, even ones that appear natural in this situation, like that. Perfect. Now, I could go back, and there's more iron. This is a little weird, so I'm assuming that there's a chunk border here. Only a certain number of blocks of a material will typically generate in a chunk. So what we probably have here is a joining of chunks and some iron generated in one corner and some iron generated in the very near corner on the other side. Oh, okay, and we've got our other andesite, or other stone-like material that we're going to come across in this plus number. Now, you can get all the way down to negative numbers now, for those of you who may be rejoining this game after a little bit of time off. You can get down to negative 64 now, and things change. They've got a little darker, and you get other things. Oh, and now I've got granite. I found all 4 of the main blocks that you'll find in the upper, positive numbers. So, but we are starting to get a little close now to, well, this is, okay, maybe it's because it was breaking, and I don't know, there's some lag there. Okay, we are getting close, though, to level 16. Now, when I get down there, I'm going to start doing 2 high tunnels. It is the most efficient way to branch out, and since I'm on my last pickaxe, I definitely need to be efficient at this point. But really, I've already found so much of what I was looking for. I'll give you some strategies for tunneling for you. Always put your torches on the same side. Okay, here we've got some granite, and I don't want to try and mess with it, so I'm just going to take a turn. Always put torches to one side. I always pick the right. That way, if my torches are showing up on the left side, I know I'm heading towards the exit of the tunnel, and if my torches are appearing on the right-hand side, I know I'm heading deeper into my tunnels. Whenever you make a branch off of the main tunnel, it should be 3 blocks away from your previous branch. This is to maximize your chances of finding ores, and I have arrived at 16, so go ahead and put up. Lapis lazuli. This gives you a lot of this stuff. It's used in enchanting. It also gives you some experience points. I'll pick up whatever I can at that. Now, generally, when I'm going for ores, I want to have a fortune pickaxe, but this is way too early game for me to be worried about that. And again, this is an area, maybe I'll return to it for more mining, but it's not something that I really plan on hanging around for. This area is just, again, it's too ugly for me, so, alright. Drill through this andesite. And my durability is starting to get low. Also, I think that light is going to be returning very shortly to the upper world. So, yeah, I'm doing okay on resource slots. I have to pick up my crafting table, my furnace, and also that iron that we smelted up. So, but we are pretty close to the end of the life of this pickaxe. Not seeing any iron, which is very strange that I found all my iron so far way above this level, because this is supposed to be the best level for finding it. But sometimes that's the way it goes. Now, if I were to branch off going back, I would count 3 blocks and then do another branch. And that's because I'm seeing the wall to my right, and then if I go 3 blocks away, I'd be seeing a wall to the left, and there'd be only one layer in between. Now, it's possible for something to hide in there, but not likely. Most ore takes up all 3 dimensions. It goes up, down, sideways. So you would find ore veins by doing that very efficiently. So I don't have any more pickaxe, and so it's just time to get back up here, collect my stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's light outside, so it'd be safe for me to move on, maybe find my future home. We'll see what I can find there. And pick this up. And there's a creeper out there. Okay, so it's only been light very recently. It's difficult to tell in the tunnels when I don't have a pickaxe. Okay, this was kind of dumb of me. So spiders could have spawned at this point. And this is, yeah. So I'm kind of open to attack right now. I could handle a spider. So I'm going to I'm going to get a bucket. I'm also going to make a pickaxe. And that'll allow me to collect that furnace much more efficiently. Okay. Feeling a little bit better. Haven't gotten attacked. Hopefully that creeper stays over there. And alrighty. You know what? I see some pink over there. That might be a cherry grove biome. Hello, Mr. Drowned. I'm not sure what you're doing over there. And there's a creeper, so we're going to get past these guys. I'm going to head that way. We'll see what we've got. But I need to get some distance between me and this creeper that's undoubtedly following me, but he's pretty slow. I'm sure I'm outpacing him right now. Okay. He probably has already given up, but I'll get to the top of this hill. Take a look. Yes! That is a cherry biome. Cherry tree biome. Looks like a nice cave there. And some water. That could be pretty. Do see a birch forest right at the edge of that water. Could make things maybe a little bit more dangerous. See, mobs can spawn more easily under a lot of tree cover. Even in daylight sometimes. I'm going to get a boat so I can cross this water. It'll also save energy because you don't use any energy at all whenever you're in a boat. Which means your hunger doesn't increase, and hunger is actually a factor right now because I cannot sprint. But I'm just going to get down to the water, and then I'll take care of my hunger situation while I'm rowing a boat. It doesn't slow me down at all to eat while I'm rowing a boat. Okay. We have some more sugar cane. And now I've got a bucket of water, which is just good to have on hand for water clutches. If you land in water at all, you will be saved from fall damage entirely. So if I'm accidentally falling from a higher spot and I can get over to the water bucket and I can put that water bucket down, then that is called a water clutch. I'm going to eat some food on the way over. It's raw. It's not the best use of it, but I'm sure I'm going to come across more animals in the future, and I'll be able to cook it up properly and do it the right way. I just didn't get around to doing it last night. So yeah, that's a nice little cave there. Hey, I see more sheep. I do like to have 2 beds, one for my home and one to take when I'm adventuring. So I will absolutely collect a little bit more wool. I'm almost to the point now for a 2nd bed. Oh, I will be. There's another sheep. All right, again, doing the jump attacks, guys. Got some food, got some wool, got some experience points. Just fantastic. Use the water bucket, have it in my hand in case I need it. We'll pick up these yellow flowers because that gives me the dye I need to make a 2nd yellow bed. All right, so it looks like yellow beds are going to be my color. And move my way through these trees. It is possible for me to run into a mob, so I have to make sure I don't get hemmed in. Running away from it, it's easy enough to do. Let's see here. Trees do look like, is that? Okay, I gotta turn around. Was that a village? That is a village! Fantastic! Guys, I get to show you on day 2 here in my first video how to pillage village, and I do see a blacksmith shop over there on the left, so that's where I'm going to be heading. That's a cave. I'll avoid it for right now. Not interested in fighting anyone, but this looks nice. Yeah, it's got some heights, got some cherries. Alrighty. Beautiful. I see some bees. That may mean we're in a flower forest as well. I don't have a whole lot of flowers. There's some yellow right there. Again, yellow may be my color. Okay. So I'm going to set a couple things down. It's gonna be my landing area. That's a very bare, ugly hilltop over there, but I can fix that with these cherry trees. I can extend my cherry biome over that direction. I think that's a good plan. Let's go ahead and cook up some food. Use charcoal, and I'm gonna make a chest, and that way I can dump some of my resources in this. So let's see here. Definitely don't need that right now. Don't need my stone stuff here. Okay, that gives me a little bit of room. So when I go up to the village here, I'll have some room in my inventory and I'll be able to... Oh, you know what? I left the lapis, but that's all right. And there's my... We're going to have 2 beds here. And... Don't like acacia wood very much, but you know what? It uses... It's just fine in this. My bed is not going to look any different whether I use acacia wood, oak, or anything like that. Chests either. They look the same no matter what you do. Okay. So let's plunk the bed in there and the lapis. Yeah, I'll keep the bed with me and plunk it down. Okay. We've got food. I can start in on more charcoal. All right. Let's go pillage village. I'm going to use my axe, and I'm just going to chop up the chest. I'm going to collect everything that's in the chest simultaneously. Ooh, that's a little dark there. Might spawn some enemies this way. All right, doesn't look like it did, but that could be a problem in the future if I didn't take care of that. Okay. Blacksmith shops give you potentially armor, which I just got, and diamonds, as well as some other good stuff, so they're always good to hit up first, but I will check all these buildings for their resources. And I've got a bunch of food options. There's the apples the game wouldn't give me. Ha! Take that. All right, let's head up here. This is a little broken. Who would build a building up here in real life? Hey, buddy, how's it going? There's not going to be anything in this type of building. Okay. Hey, bud. Yeah. I'm thinking, too, because there's no way to get down from that area without taking fall damage. So I'm going to head back this way. Okay, and I see some crops over here. We're still okay on daylight. I see some carrots. That's great. I'm going to make a spot for those carrots. I should have left the boat behind. Oh, well. So... I'm going to replant. I'm close enough to this area that these carrots will continue to grow as long as I'm in the area I'm keeping the chunk loaded. So I'm just going to go ahead and replant this area, and we'll see what the other planter has as well. Fantastic. That small area, even after replanting, I've got 45 carrots. Looks like potatoes, but they're just not ready yet. I'll let them grow as well. And hey, I see hay. Yeah, some of these small places don't have. Oh my word. Another blacksmith? Oh, guys, so that iron golem, be sure not to ever attack an iron golem in a village. They will attack you back. But a second blacksmith shot, and I've now got iron pants. I've got I've got a diamond. This village is OP. So I also know that there is some lava over there in the side, so that's perfect as well. All right, some of these smaller village homes just don't have anything. He's interested in my carrot. Don't have any chests to speak of, but I will take me some of that. Yeah, I'll take me some of that hay. I can use it for breeding later on. I'll leave a single block right up against the fence so that I can hop in really easily. But yeah, I'll take some of these hay bales. Generally, you want to use a hoe when picking up hay. It's just far and away the fastest, most efficient method of doing it, but I don't have one, so okay. But guys, this is just fantastic. Look at this area. It's gorgeous. This is a very healthy village, so they've got a golem, they've got cats spawning. I've got resources like crazy. This has just been a great start to things. I'm gonna go ahead and get going on a whole lot more charcoal because I want to do some caving in my next video. Caving and more mining. Okay, because now I am geared up a little bit. I've got almost full iron. I'm gonna make some chests here. Actually, that was really silly of me. I collected 3 chests. I didn't need to make that chest. I do want to take chests though into a mine shaft with me, and I'm making a campfire, but I forgot the recipe. Yeah, it's 3 logs on the bottom, 3 sticks in a triangle. That's the triangle I was thinking of, and charcoal in the middle. And with a campfire, you get a light source, but you also can cook food on it. You can cook some raw meat, and you can do it without wasting any charcoal. So why don't we recap a little bit? We have food, we've got iron, we've got crops, we've got wood, we've got a little bit of gold even from the village here, we've got a diamond, we've got nearly complete iron armor. I'm ginning up some more charcoal for torches and for fuel. I think I'm in a fantastic location to build a base. This has just been a really great way to start a game, and I hope you guys can apply some of these concepts to your own worlds. And so until next time, this is Rate My Play signing off. Good luck out there.